Dive into the fascinating world of learning and memory, where we explore classical and operant conditioning, observational learning, memory systems, forgetting, and ways to improve memory. Learning is a permanent change in behavior or knowledge, initiated externally or internally. We'll discuss major learning theories and their educational and clinical implications. Classical conditioning, introduced by Ivan Pavlov, involves pairing a neutral stimulus with an unconditioned stimulus to elicit a conditioned response. Pavlov's famous bell and food experiment is a key example. Classical conditioning can lead to anxiety in exam halls due to stress association. It's used clinically in therapies like systematic desensitization and exposure therapy, though it has limitations. B.F. Skinner's operant conditioning shows how behavior changes with consequences. Reinforcement increases behavior, while punishment decreases it, with schedules shaping persistence and patterns. Operant conditioning is applied in classroom management and therapy, but over-reliance on rewards can undermine intrinsic motivation. Combining reinforcement with cognitive strategies is best practice. Albert Bandura's observational learning theory highlights learning through observing others. Key processes include attention, retention, and motivation, with vicarious reinforcement increasing imitation. Observational learning is used in mentoring and media influences, but ethical considerations are crucial to ensure accuracy and honesty in portrayed consequences. Learning theories often intersect, such as in exam anxiety. Integrative interventions combining exposure, reinforcement, and modeling are typically more effective. Memory systems include sensory, short-term, and long-term memory. Understanding these systems is vital for designing effective instruction and therapy. Sensory memory acts as an initial buffer for sensory input, lasting milliseconds to seconds. Instructional tips include coordinating timing and reducing distractions. Short-term memory has limited capacity, while working memory actively maintains information. Understanding these models helps address instructional challenges. To optimize STM and working memory, reduce cognitive load, chunk information, and use external aids. Differentiating instruction is key for effective learning. Long-term memory includes declarative and non-declarative types, influenced by processing depth and organization. Consolidation stabilizes memories, aiding retrieval. Memory is reconstructive and fallible, with forgetting caused by decay, interference, and retrieval failure. These have practical consequences in various contexts. Forgetting occurs due to decay, interference, and retrieval failure. Understanding these mechanisms helps address memory challenges effectively. Memory distortion arises from suggestion and social influences, impacting real-world scenarios like eyewitness errors. Emotional arousal can enhance vividness but not accuracy. Evidence-based strategies enhance memory by targeting cognitive, environmental, and motivational factors, applicable in classrooms, therapy, and workplaces. Chunking and mnemonics reduce memory load and provide retrieval scaffolds, linking new information to strong memory structures. Spaced repetition and retrieval practice strengthen memory consolidation and active recall, yielding robust gains when combined with elaboration. Elaboration and generation are powerful cognitive strategies that enhance learning. By explaining concepts in your own words, connecting them to prior knowledge, and generating examples, you deepen understanding. The generation effect shows that creating answers or solutions boosts encoding and retention, making learning more effective. Environmental and emotional factors play a crucial role in supporting memory. Adequate sleep is essential for consolidating both declarative and procedural memory, especially after learning. Nutrition and exercise bolster neurocognitive functioning and attention. Managing stress is vital, as chronic and acute stress can impair memory. Positive emotions and intrinsic motivation broaden attention and deepen processing, enhancing memory retention. Practical implementation in education and therapy involves designing lessons with sensory timing, reducing cognitive load, and clear chunking. Techniques like spaced retrieval practice, interleaving, and worked examples are effective. Modeling behaviors and reinforcing adaptive strategies visibly can aid learning. In therapy, combining exposure, reinforcement, and modeling helps limit memory distortion in clinical contexts. Enhancing learning and memory can be achieved by coordinating multimodal inputs and reducing distractions. Chunking information and using visuals and external aids are beneficial. Applying spaced retrieval practice and mnemonics aids in encoding difficult lists. Promoting sleep, nutrition, and exercise, along with teaching stress regulation, supports memory. Modeling behaviors and reinforcing adaptive responses visibly are key strategies. Learning involves multiple mechanisms, including association, consequences, and observation. Memory systems comprise sensory, short-term, working, and long-term memory, each with instructional implications. Forgetting can result from decay, interference, and retrieval failure, and memory is subject to distortion. Evidence-based cognitive and environmental strategies reliably improve learning and retention. Thank you for joining us on this learning journey. If this video sparked new insights or clarified concepts, give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated, whether you're a student, educator, or lifelong learner. We welcome your questions and ideas in the comments, as we love building this learning community with you. Until next time, keep questioning, growing, and making education count.